Of all the people that Republicans could have selected, they picked Candace Owens.
They picked Candace Owens. There are such actors. I say this all the time. Like, think about Cory Booker during the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. I am Spartacus. Like, they think that they go to Congress and it's like, it's an acting show. Like, everything that they do is like improv, you know, and they're just trying to be the most viral, the most emotional person.
I don't know Miss Owens. I'm not going to characterize her.
I'm not going to mischaracterize Candace Owens. And then he proceeds to mischaracterize Candace Owens.
So I'm going to play for you the first 30 seconds of a statement she made about Adolf Hitler.
Doesn't know how to use the iPhone.
I actually don't have any problems at all with the word nationalism. I think that it gets, the definition gets poisoned by
pursed lips. I'm just like,
when you think about whenever we say
in the
nationalism,
background.
the first thing people think about, at least in America, is Hitler. You know, he was a National Socialist, but if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine. Problem is that he had dreams outside of Germany. He wanted to globalize. He wanted everybody to be German, everybody to be speaking German.
All right, so my first question is to Ms. Hirschenoff.
amazing. Amazing. Plays a clip of me and then does not let me respond. Such a leftist strategy when they know that they're lying. Obviously, if he thought there was any merit and he didn't perfectly splice a clip out of a 2-hour conversation, he would have let me respond. And my response would have been what it eventually was. He basically wanted to silence me, to mischaracterize me, and then to silence me. And I was just infuriated by that act of cowardice. I was sitting there and I was literally shaking. My fiance and my grandpa were behind me, and my fiance texted me and was like, just stay calm, just stay calm. And I was shaking and I was just like, please somebody let me speak so I can just go after this man. When you're so desperate that you're now trying to pretend that black women in America are sympathetic to Nazis, you really have no argument left. He turns to Eileen, a white woman, and asks her about the rise of white supremacy and if it's helpful, if black people are contributing, I guess, to the rise of something that we would not be able to exist under, is pretty much what he was insinuating.
We just started recording. Would you like time to
This guy's a
respond to
hero.
that?
Yes, I think it's pretty apparent that Mr. Lieu believes that black people are stupid and will not pursue the full clip in its entirety. He purposely presented an extracted clip.
The witness will suspend for a moment. It is not proper to refer disparagingly to a member of the committee. The witness will not do that again. Witness may continue.
Nobody knows what he was talking about there. He doesn't even know what he was talking about there. He was dying to bang that gavel at me the entire time. He did not want me to speak. He was staring at me. We were staring at each other the entire hearing. And he didn't want me in that room. He did not want to yield any time to me unless it was absolutely mandatory. And obviously now he's become a meme because he doesn't listen.
Sure, even though I was called despicable.
The witness may not refer to a member of the committee as stupid.
I didn't refer to him as stupid. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all.
Best part is just his shrug after I'm like, listen, Mr. Nadler, you're lying. And he's like, whatever, I'm a Democrat.
That's not what I said at all. You didn't listen to what I said.
He didn't want to clarify, he didn't want to apologize. He's just like, whatever, I lie. That's what we do sometimes. And he look, I'm glad I did it. I laughed at that shrug. He belly laughed about that shrug for weeks to come. So I say that now, that's a mood that I have sometimes, Nadler shrug.
May I continue?
Please.
As I said, he is assuming that black people will not go pursue the full 2-hour clip. And he purposefully he cut off, and you didn't hear the question that was asked of me. He's trying to present as if I was launching a defense of Hitler in Germany, when in fact, the question that was asked of me was pertaining to whether or not I believed that Hitler was
Could you look more evil? Could you look more evil? This is literally Dr. Evil.
A nationalist would not kill their own people. That is exactly what I was referring to in the clip, and he purposely wanted to give you a cut-up similar to what they do to Donald Trump to create a different narrative. That was unbelievably dishonest, and he did not allow me to respond to it, which is worrisome and should tell you a lot about where people are today in terms of trying to drum up narratives.
I was so happy that I got to get that off my chest. Yeah, they almost didn't let me. I was so happy that he yielded his time and I just let it rip. And I was unbelievably infuriated at that point. And didn't know that it was going to become the most watched C-SPAN clip of all time, but I'm grateful that Ted Lieu played the game and his plot fell apart.
By the way, I would like to also add that I work for PragerU University, which is run by an Orthodox Jew. Not a single Democrat showed up to the embassy opening in Jerusalem.
Truth.
I sat on a plane for 18 hours to make sure that I was there. I'm deeply offended by the insinuation of revealing that clip without the question that was asked of me.
Remainder of my time.
Oh my goodness. I never saw that. Did you see me?
On camera right now.
Right. See, they love theater. That is what they do everything for the cameras. Like, these are basically actors that we pay for in America, just so you know. House Democrats, and the Senate Democrats are basically full-time actors and actresses that the taxpayers have to front the bill for.